In 1990, Doug Toms of Humboldt, Saskatchewan had a serious accident while working on his farm. Physically, Doug has recovered, but the family's emotional recovery has been difficult.
Well, my injury happened in 1990, and we had combined the night before till about 3 or 4 in the morning, and I had woken up early the next morning to try to see if I could get some baling done. And with only 2 hours of sleep and nothing going right, I had some straw cut in the pickup, and instead of shutting the machine down and doing it the right way, I kicked at some straw that was piling up, and there my foot had got caught in the pickup of the baler.
I spotted a lone white running shoe laying at the back of the baler, and the instant I seen that, my world crashed. I knew he was gone. I thought he was gone. And I jumped out and ran around and found him caught in the baler. We hadn't finished combining or anything, so thank goodness for, family and good friends and neighbors finished off the harvest and that. But Doug was in the hospital for a long time.
The rollers had wore the skin right down to the bone of this leg here, and took all the skin and cauterized all the blood vessels, so I didn't really lose any blood. And my leg had swollen up so bad that they had to cut me open here to let the fluids out, and they had cut up right up here too, and let the muscles pop.
He was dealing with it fairly fine. It was our 2 oldest kids that had nightmares, and always had to make sure they knew where their dad was. And if Doug had gone out somewhere or something, I couldn't sleep, and I'd watch the clock until he arrived home. So yeah, it's hard on the family.
I think it's slowed me down a little bit. I think now a little more, as soon as I get off the operator's seat, everything gets shut off before I leave the tractor and that, and if it is running, I run it at low idle and stand back a few feet and think the situation over before I rush into doing something. And I always make sure that the PTO is shut off and everything like that, and try to be as safe as I can. The machine doesn't differentiate between rocks and bones kind of thing, so it's usually the operator's mistakes that do get him into trouble. I was really fortunate. My recovery is probably about 90%, so now I'm doing a lot of walking with crop insurance in the fields, and that seems maybe to help my joints so far, but probably maybe with age now I will be feeling a little more pain.
For more information on this and other farm safety issues, visit www.cfa-fca.ca. And remember, farm safety means farm safely.